That's to pay homage to all the COVID-19 victims, first responders, doctors, paramedics, nurses, family members, grocery store workers, police officers, probation officers, correction officers, teachers, everybody, man. We're all innocent. Black, white, brown, yellow, red, green, doesn't matter. We're all innocent. We're all innocent. Okay, anyway, this program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. And that's what I plan on doing. Yeah, the world just getting crazy, crazy, crazy. Just having some water today. So tomorrow's going to be a big day for me. I'm going in for surgery on this eye. This one here is great, man. I'm so happy with it. And go tomorrow about 1 o'clock or so. Get that other one taken care of. And hopefully that'll be it forever. I hope. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But this world is just getting nuts. I saw on the news in Chicago, it's WGN. We got the N word, you know. Anyway, 24 people got shot yesterday. 2 people got killed. And there's these kids. I don't know if they're kids or young adults, but I think they're young adults. Aloha! Hey! That's sad when you wake up in the morning and you meet me in Hawaii, man. You need to get a life, lady. But I like you. Yeah, I've been there. Okay. But anyway, in Chicago, it was sad. There was like, I'd probably say 7 or 8, maybe 10 bicyclists. They were all black. I hate to bring up that word, but they were black in Chicago. And they pulled his car over. An 82-year-old guy, they pulled him out and they stole his car. Pulled him out, threw him out on the street, grabbed his stuff, threw it out, and just took off. You know, so yesterday they had 24 shootings, 2 deaths, and they had an 82-year-old man. Okay, let's say he's a white man because he is a white man, but he's old. He can't defend himself. And 8 or 10 blacks pulled him out of his car, threw him on the ground, threw his stuff on the ground, and stole his car. Go to WGN in Chicago, and you can see that. Portland's getting nuts too, man. Portland is crazy. You know, Portland is just freaking nuts. It's whites, man. The whites are the ones that are causing the problems in Portland. I don't know why, but they're just doing it. You know, most of them are middle class, upper middle class. Some of them are. There's even a defense lawyer that shot somebody in the face, in the head, 2 days ago. I have to check and see if he's dead or not. I don't know. But when you look at that guy, his eyes are just dilated. You know, dude's freaking whacked out, man. Could be methamphetamine. But like I told you, fentanyl was coming. Remember I told you that? I forgot to update you on that. I said fentanyl's coming when I looked at the Chicago news. July 17th, they had a big bust, I guess it was, coming out of Mexico or whatever. And they were in religious crosses and stuff like that. Virgin Mary, statues of Jesus. You know, they found a bunch of fentanyl. So that's the main problem. You know, it's the drugs. It's the drugs in Chicago. But I guess they're just gonna let them fight. You know, 24 shootings. It's a big business now. You know, because you got the funeral homes, you got the ambulance drivers, you got the hospitals. You know, you got the lawyers, you got the police. It's a business. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to get my eye fixed, so that's going to be good, this one. But the lady in Chicago, I mean not Chicago, but Hawaii, hopefully she's still watching. It doesn't look like I have anybody watching, but I don't know. Yep. People. Yeah, people are strange. Hopefully things in Hawaii are going okay, you know. When I was there, I don't know if I told you this, but when I was there, I was in Honolulu. But anyway, I got the Honolulu paper, and they said that the people driving the transit buses and stuff, 50% of them were drunk or on drugs. You know, if they gave them a drug test, they wouldn't make it. I'm 54. Soon I enjoy hearing you. You make sense to me. Good, good. See, this is the people that I want to talk to. People my age. I don't have very big of an audience that are my age, and I figured that's what it was going to be. None, like about 3%. You're younger than me. I figured from 55 to 60 or whatever, but you're pretty close enough. Those are the people that I wanted to talk to. But I got the millennials. I got like from 25 to 35. That's 35%, and 35 to 45. That's another 35%. So that's 70% of my viewers are in that age group. And the people that I really want to talk to is like 50 and above, But anybody can watch this show. But like I said, Hawaii, I liked Hawaii when I was there. It has a musty smell when you get off the plane, but you get used to it. It smells like mildew. Because if you've ever been to the mainland and go to Hawaii, Honolulu Airport, you get off, it's got the smell of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? But there, they have all the energy they need, all of it. Solar, wind, tidal, wave, whatever it's called, geothermal. Because back in the day, they had the steam engines and stuff like that. Just took some steam engines to the volcanoes, man. And energy would be free, for free, I don't know why they don't do it. We need to get our shit together, people. I don't care what color you are. I don't know who this lady is. She's a nice lady. I don't care if she's black, brown, yellow, red, whatever, But that's the way it is. And there's a lot of energy in Hawaii that's not being used. A lot. And I don't know what to say. Here it's just getting too crazy. Portland. This is what makes me sad. In Portland, it's mainly white people. I can say that. Fucking peckerwood cracker ass pieces of shit, man. And they're just causing trouble. And they're burning buildings down and stuff like that. Somebody needs to take a picture of these people. They need to follow them, see what kind of cars they drive, see what kind of neighborhoods they live in. See what happens is they start a bunch of trouble and stuff, and then the other people are going to get arrested. Because, see, these people, they know lawyers, they know defense lawyers, stuff like that. They're going to get off easy. What's up, Lacey? Not my pecker. Just giving you a hard time, man. I'm doing okay. Tomorrow I'm going to get surgery on this eye, so I don't know if I'm going to have a podcast tomorrow or not. But anyway, the people that are causing trouble in Portland, they're well-to-do people, They're not homeless. They're not jobless, They've been to college, community college, But they're troublemakers, anarchists. And the lawyers will get them off. See, that's the problem with the United States. A lawyer, a defense lawyer, whenever he goes to court, they have to, let me see, how would I say this? Fact check the defendant, you know what I'm saying? They have to make sure that guy is not lying, because the first thing a defense lawyer says is lie. They're going to lie. So to me, to fix that problem, a defense lawyer needs to go under oath. So if he's perjured himself in court, lying to get this other guy out, he could go to jail. That's me. That's the way I'm thinking, But no, it doesn't happen. The best liar wins, no matter how you look at it. And that's what's happened with a lot of these people. They kind of entice the police. Most of the police officers are good people, man. They're good people, honest to God. They just want to make a living, They don't want to work in a factory. They don't want to do that. They want to help protect the people of the United States. But some of the people entice the cops to hurt them or whatever, and then somebody else films it. Is that in Hawaii? Sandra Mills, are you in Hawaii or where are you at? But anyway, they entice the police, and then they get a defense lawyer because they record this. They record it, and they flip the story, They edit it out to make the police officer look bad, Which there are bad police officers, like the guy that killed George Floyd. I knew that dude was bad from the beginning. You go back to my videos, and I will tell you, that guy has done it before. I said that, man, I said he's a serial killer. A lot of drugs, homeless, and crime. Yeah. And it's going to get worse because right now people are not working and they don't own their own homes. You know what I'm saying? They live in apartments, they live in houses, they live in trailers or whatever. New Mexico is horrible. Okay. Yeah, I've been to New Mexico. Yeah. That's where they filmed Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad's about the best show ever. You know, I think it is. It's a good one. It's not. It doesn't glorify methamphetamine at all. I don't think, but it's a good show to watch. But there's going to be a lot of homeless, and what's going to happen is the debt collectors are going to come in and start collecting stuff. Like here in Idaho, I love that show. I do too. As a matter of fact, the guy that plays Jesse Pinkman, he's from Idaho. Emmett, Idaho. That's where he's from. He's our number one star of Idaho. Our number one, you know, big name, Jesse Pinkman. Yeah, that's her name, or name to fame, or whatever. But I love that show too. I saw it a couple times. But anyway, the debt collectors are going to come. What are they called? I can't remember the name of it. Portfolio Express and Portfolio Recovery, and I can't remember the other one. But anyway, they're going to come, and the people that run that are the banks. You know, Citibank, Chase, Goldman Sachs. You know, these people are already rich enough, and they're going to come and they're going to start taking stuff away from people because they can't afford it. $1,200 to me is a lot of money. You know, the stimulus is going to kick back in again. $1,200 to me is a lot because I only make like $400 a month. You know, but the other people, $1,200 ain't jack. Oh yeah, El Camino. Yeah, El Camino's a good one, man. I saw it a couple times. Yeah. I was hoping it was going to be a series. I didn't know it was going to be a movie. I was hoping it was going to be a series. Yes, in Maui, Hawaii. Yeah, that's nice. I don't know if you ever noticed that, Sandra. Anyway, in Honolulu and Waikiki and stuff like that, the parks, the frickin' crabgrass there, it's like crabgrass on steroids and Viagra, because that shit will fuck you up. Is that the same way in Maui? The crabgrass? That shit is mean, man. It's wicked. You can't walk across that in bare feet. And I don't know why they don't dig it up and plant real grass. I don't know. But Hawaii is a beautiful place, where I was at anyway. I was at North Shore, Turtle Bay Beach Resort, the Hilton. I got a couple good stories about the Hilton. Okay, I've only stayed at the Hilton twice. The Portland Hilton and the Waikiki Hilton. Not Waikiki, North Shore Hilton. Okay, this is a story I got in the Portland Hilton. This is back in the 80s, probably 85, 86. It's when Twins came out with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Coming to America. Okay. But when we get to the Hilton Hotel, we're kind of drunk and high and shit like that. You know, our luggage isn't all that great. Got it from Finger Hut, so you know, kind of lower class people. But anyway, when we got to our room, the doorknob, the bottom of the doorknob was flat, like somebody kicked it. Because when I went to grab the doorknob, I thought, what the hell? You know, so it flattened the doorknob out before the day of the sliding, because it was like in the 80s. Okay. When we get in there, we smoke a joint, drink some beer, me and my ex-wife. Okay. But the closet slides, you know, it's got sliding doors. When we got in there, it was open about that much. I didn't think anything about it. So I'm starting to put my stuff away, and I closed the door on the sliding closet, and the fucker falls off the fucking rails, man. Goes to the fucking, the door fucking falls off. The sliding door falls off, you know. I put it back on and I just left it open, you know. I didn't want to call anybody to come maintenance and fix it. But that was at the Hilton in Portland, Oregon, you know. Okay. The Hilton in Hawaii, me and this lady friend that we were with in the hot tub, a rat fell out of a damn tree into the hot tub and was swimming around in there. And the lady I was with says, get him out, get him out, get him out. And she thinks I'm going to grab my sandal off the deck or whatever and take him and throw him out. What I did is I grabbed my hand and I scooped it up underneath the rat and I threw him. As I throw him, he freaking bit my finger, man. And those are my two stories at the Hilton. You know, they're nice places, but I got some stories, and those are true stories. And what's weird too is about what's her name, Paris Hilton. You know, she's the one that started that, getting out of the vehicle with no underwear, being a commando and shit like that. And I thought she was pretty hot until I saw her crotch. You know, it was unshaved and kind of a turnoff. But I used to check up on that kind of stuff, like Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears. They were all doing that. You know, they had to all get out of the car, and they didn't have any underwear on, and they knew the paparazzi was there, so it'd bring up the ratings. And then one time, Miley Cyrus did it, and I looked at it, you know, and I told my friend, "Hey, Miley Cyrus is doing this, blah blah blah." And about a month later, Miley turned 18. So really, on the internet, that was child pornography, you know, because she was getting out of the car, the paparazzi was shooting her, and she didn't have any underwear on. But what's strange about that too is three of those girls are Disney kids. Okay, Miley, Britney Spears, and Lindsay Lohan. They're all Disney kids, you know. Uh, yeah, I want to see Beth, what's her name? Chapman, Beth Chapman. See if she's as big in real life as she was. But you know what Beth Chapman would do if she was here right now? Stink. Oh, come on. That's a bad joke. That's a bad joke. But anyway, we're coming into Honolulu, and there's these two hills. You can see the hills and stuff like that in Honolulu. And anyway, there's two of them. I said, "What is that? You're such a jerk." Somebody wrote me that. But anyway, um, uh, there was two hills, and I asked the stewardess, "What is that down there? You know, how come there's nothing growing there?" And then she said, "Oh, that's Beth Chapman's boobs." But when I was there, I asked about Dog the Bounty Hunter, and they just told me he was just like a regular person or whatever. He wasn't really a star, you know, but some of them liked him, some of them didn't like him. You know, it was kind of different. But yeah, Honolulu was crazy. I was pretty lucky because I won a trip. I won a trip to Hawaii, and it was a fast one. But I've been to New Mexico too. Been to Albuquerque, I think it was. Santa Fe. Been to Santa Fe. That's where it was. Santa Fe. Stopped there and I was driving for Warner. Warner stands for We Employ Retards, No Experience Required. SWIFT stands for Sure Wish I Finished Training. Backwards, it stands for Two Faggots in a White Semi. Where's your son? I have one that lives in Twin Falls and one that lives in Ogden, Utah. I only have two boys. I don't have any girls. You know, that's it. They're not around here. One's 50 miles away and one's 150 miles away, 200 miles. That's where they're at. But anyway, that's when I quit drinking those energy drinks. Stopped at the Pepsi place in Santa Fe, and the stuff that was expired, you know, they're going to throw it away, or you could buy it. You could for a dollar or $2. I can't remember. You could get a case of 1 liters, 24 1 liters for $2. So I bought me a case of Pepsi and a case of energy drinks for $2 for $4. And my trainer, I was I was being a trainee at that time. He loaded up, man. He says, "Let's get $20 worth," you know. So he bought like 10 cases, man, 10 cases of pop and energy drinks. But I drank those, and this is back in about 2005, and I never drank an energy drink after that because I was drinking 2 or 3 of those a day, and I thought that shit would kill me. I don't know what brand Pepsi puts out. Yeah, he's always pissed at Beatrice. You know, see, my son's a little bit older than Beatrice. Oh no, a little bit younger, I guess. Beatrice is 40 now. He's 35. See, he knows people. You know, I know people too, but he knows people around here or whatever. Girls her age. He's asked me more than once. He says, "Dad, let me get somebody to come over and just kick her fucking ass, man. Just kick her ass. I said, no, let's don't, you know. But yeah, he's pissed at Beatrice. Yeah, he is. He doesn't like her at all. He does not like her. No. And let's see what else is going on. I'm watching the Real. To me, the Real is kind of like a prejudice show. You know, there's no white people. And to me, it's kind of prejudiced. It's just like the Harlem Globetrotters. There's no white people on the Harlem Globetrotters. You know, the blacks, they bitch about us. See, what's strange is, too, that the dreadlocks, you know, you've heard of dreadlocks. You can't say dreads anymore because it's not PC, but fuck them, I say dreads anyway. But dreadlocks, blacks don't want to see white people wearing dreadlocks. But you see the white women trying to straighten their hair, dye it blonde, trying to look like a white person. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we're all equal. We're all equal. All of us are equal. The computer, the personal computer, leveled the playing field for everybody. You know, everybody. Rich, poor, young, old, black, white, gay, straight, whatever. The personal computer leveled it. So everybody is equal now. We don't need to bitch anymore. We do not need to bitch. Honest to God, you know. I don't know what the hell we're fighting over. Yeah. Me too. I'm going to start wearing dreads. But you can't say dreads. It's not PC, I guess. You gotta have to say locks. Goldilocks? I don't know. But anyway, all of us are equal with the computer, the personal computer. You know, don't use that race card. Don't use a gay card. Don't use that. Where the hell's my white card? I got one of those made. There you go. Whenever I use that, it doesn't fucking work. It's useless. And this right here, this is Bill Gates. Okay, he's got a patent on some viruses for reals, man. He patented them off. How the fuck can you patent off viruses? And here's that one weird joke. What's Eminem? Oh shit, I already screwed it up. I already screwed up the joke. What's the #1 rapper of all time and Charlie Brown have in common? Eminem with peanuts. But since everybody's going out of work and stuff like that, they're having a lot of coupons, man. A good deal for $5. You know, when you get a meal for $5, that's what it should be. It should not be any more than that. You can get a Whopper, fries, and a drink for $5. You know, that's, to me, that's fair. When it starts going up to $8 or $9 for a hamburger, no way. It's like when I was in Hawaii. See, here, Little Caesars is $5. There, it's $7. It might be more now. I don't know. Same with the $5 footlong. In Hawaii, it was $7. You know. But now we can get a Whopper, fries, and a drink for $5. Or you can get 2 Whoppers, 2 drinks, and 2 fries for $8.99 if you use the coupon. And I guess they started to deliver. So that's good. I haven't tried Jimmy John's. No, I have not. Is it pretty good? Some people say it's just like Subway. I don't know. You know. I remember I was at Nut Quiznos. What's that other one called? Subway, and I can't even think of the other one. But anyway, I used to eat Subway all the time when I was driving truck. Blimpies. It's called Blimpies. There's one called Blimpies. And anyway, I asked the lady, I said, what do you got? She goes, I got ham, chicken, and turkey or something like that. I said, okay, that sounds good. And she goes, no, you get ham, chicken, or turkey. Because I'm a pig, man. I like them better than Subway. Jimmy John's, one of these days I'll try it. I got to get some money first because I'm poor. I have to eat bologna by myself, man. I can't afford to go to Jimmy John's. They probably deliver now too, I think. Right? Oh, they always did, I think. In like 5 minutes. Jersey makes it pretty good too. Jersey Mike's, never tried it. I've heard of it, but I've never tried it. But I think the prices of stuff is going to start going down. You know, the restaurants and stuff, because they got to bring in some business. You know, they have to bring in business somehow, some way. I think they got vending machines like for Little Caesars or whatever. I don't even think you even have to go in. You just stick in the money in the vending machine and pull out your pizza. I think they advertise that. That's the way they did in San Francisco. They had like French bread, $5 for a loaf of French bread. Out on the street, they had a vending machine. You put in $5 and get you 2 feet of French bread, for $5. What part of New Mexico are you from? Oh, I got land in New Mexico. I do. It's called Solano. You ever heard of Solano? Solano, Mexico, New Mexico. I got 2 lots. I got a pretty good deal on it. That's what I'm going to try to tell people who's ever out there right now. Try to invest in some land if you can. Go in and go to eBay. Land for sale, no reserve. Land for sale, whatever. Check it out. And if you see what you like, whatever county it is, punch in the county assessor. And then you punch in that lot number. And you see how much that is worth. So don't overbid or whatever. But people need to start investing into some land. Like I said, I got land in New Mexico, Solano. It's called Solano. It's a little rinky-dink town. Probably population maybe 50. I've never been there, but I bought 2 lots for $200. Yeah, that's damn good. Food prices are outrageous here. Yeah, I know. That's sad. Food should be free, no matter where you're at. Not meat, but vegetables and stuff, fruits and vegetables should be free all the time. All the time. They should have gardens. Okay, the farmers, they piss me off now because they're growing GMOs. And that stuff is not good for you. See, like Monsanto's invented that stuff, GMOs. Okay, they had the CEO from Monsanto on the special. You can look it up on YouTube. And he said that glyphosate is harmless. It's harmless. It won't do anything to you. And the guy had 6 or 8 ounces of glyphosate. He says, here, go ahead and take a drink of it. And the guy wouldn't do it. But like glyphosate, it's in everything. It's in your fruits, it's in your vegetables, it's in your sugar, it's everywhere. A little bit probably not going to hurt you, but when you're doing it 3 times a day, especially if you're a little kid, from the day you're born, there's a problem. So we need to get rid of the GMOs. But really, all fruits and vegetables should be free. There should be a job for people just to have gardens. Like if you want some radishes and some tomatoes and stuff like that for supper or whatever, just go to the community garden. Hey, Lacey gave me $10, I think. Make me go to Jimmy John's or something. I don't know. But anyway, buy some lunch, fat man. Thank you. That's what I said. I was going to go to Jimmy John's or something. But I probably won't go out until I get my eyes fixed. Tomorrow I'm going to go out. But thank you so much, Lacey. And I think vegetables should be free. In New Mexico, the land there is really dry and it's hard, like southern Utah, Arizona. But they could mulch it some places. They could have hydroponics and aquaponics. You could grow fruit, vegetables, put some fish in there, tilapia, to fertilize it. And vegetables should not cost anything, ever, ever. It's like we got weeds everywhere, People don't want weeds, but, pull them up and plant some flowers there. Like when you go anywhere, there should be a garden, no matter what, there should be a garden there growing, And we need to save the bees because I guess they got the hornets that are really bad now, killer hornets or something like that. What's strange is here, where I live, I finally seen a robin about a couple, 2 or 3 days ago. Only seen one. I see a lot of crows. And I don't know what they're eating because crows are scavengers. They can eat whatever they want, but still, they'll be in a flock, like 6, 8, 10 of them flying. How can the whole flock be fed around this area? I don't know what they're eating. Maybe our cat food. I don't know. But I usually have a problem with box elder bugs and hornets. This year, I haven't seen any of them. I haven't seen bees. I haven't seen ants. They put up a tower about not even a half a mile away from my house, 5G. And I don't know if that's what's causing it, because do you remember you could get these uh, boxes, plug them into your house, and you could get rid of insects and get rid of pests. Like if you have mice or whatever, you could plug those in, and the human ears couldn't hear it, but the rodents and the bugs could hear that. Supposedly it worked. I never had one, but I saw it advertised. Maybe that's what the 5G is. I have no bugs, none. It just blows me away. And I saw one robin. We usually have a bunch of robins all the time. But my garden's doing good. Got tomatoes going. Should have brought one in and ate one in front of you. I don't know what else is going on, but tomorrow I don't know if I'm going to have a podcast or not, because I got to be there at 1 o'clock. If I do, it's going to be earlier. But thank you, Lacey. I appreciate the money. I honestly do. Honest. And the lady from Hawaii, give you a shout out. Give you a shout out for Lacey from New Mexico. This is Lunch with the One-Eyed Fat Man. And God bless. Stay straight. Stay strong. And be safe. Talk to you tomorrow, maybe.